But in Gedalia, you're very tense. So don't try to race it. Just very slowly go up, disconnect. You're making it very easy for me. What I'm doing, I make it hard for you, right? Nothing you can do, but you understand me? But you're doing this. And if you do that, I just go under. Right? You understand me? So it's nice for me, I'm not complaining, but if you use this force, it's very easy to deal with force. It's much harder to deal with softness. Much harder to deal with softness. So to deal with, for a Tai Chi person, it's very easy. So, and it's the same with arguments. You know, if somebody's, it's very easy to deal with that. But if somebody catches your button, presses your button, and finds out where your weakness is, then it's hard. And you know, for me, because I've been practicing so long, it's people can't get to my buttons. Nobody. It's very. I just don't get stressed and annoyed, you know. But however, I'm sure. I know that I'm not perfect. I'm not a Buddha, right? So if somebody was clever, Almumi enough, what?
Yet you're not Buddha yet.
Oh yes. Well, maybe we are Buddhists. I bet that's another story. but what I'm saying is that and this is that if somebody can reach my button, then I get Margi Zoti, I would say thank you so much. You taught me something. So if somebody does reach your button, instead of going, wah, 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 just say, oh, you pressed my button. Thank you. Thank you, teacher. Right? Thank you, teacher. There was a long time ago, I remember somebody pressed my button when I was teaching, and I will tell you the story. I was teaching in a very slum area, Mount Daphne in Jerusalem. Very rough. Yeah, it used to be. It used to be very rough. You know, a lot of pushing gangsters and things. And I used to teach martial arts, and I had people who were just after the '73 war. So I had people sanctioning all kinds of real fighters, heroic people who actually, sadly for them, they'd had to kill people. And, you know, I mean, but they were finding out a live. Where like my teacher Trungpa said, how to be a warrior, you have to be a compassionate warrior, otherwise it ruins your life. You know, so I was trying to explain how they can defend the people they love and do what's right, which is to be a combat troop, and yet not be have hatred, which destroys people. Right? And I'm just saying this about my button, right? So there was a bouncer there. A guy in the door, a bouncer, you know, Birioni. Yeah. And I was teaching all these people, trained up fighters, and he comes up to me and says, you and me, have a go. You want to fight you? And I said, no way, I'm not going to fight, I'm going home. Yeah, I'm not going home. Because and all these people were behind me, you know, they say, you know, the people who are just come back from the war and stuff, you know. I said, like, don't be ridiculous. And he said, no, I want to fight you. I want to fight you. Right? And I was just walking back. And then he was a big guy, very big guy. And then he said, this is, of course, a long time ago, but he was saying how you pressed my button. And then he said to me,
you're afraid.
Right, what?
He probably said you're afraid.
Yeah, that's right. He said, I know why you won't fight me. Why, I know why you don't want to fight me. And I said, oh, why? Because I thought he was maybe showing signs of intelligence. You know, he said, you don't want to fight me because you're afraid. And all my students were there, and that was only like, I don't know how old I was, very young man, you know. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have to do him. I'm going to have to do. And then I suddenly said, well, hang on. maybe I was going to kill this guy because, you know, it's very dangerous fighting. You know, he hits a concrete. He wouldn't do it on purpose. Maybe hits a concrete, breaks his head.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, and then, I was, you know, terrible trouble. You know, terrible. So he almost got me into fighting, and then I suddenly realised this. I said, what is that? And so I actually said, thank you so much. Thank you for my lesson. Right? And I don't know if he understood it, but anyway, but I went. Yeah. There was another time I had a violence when I was a kid, when a gypsy wanted to fight me, right? And he wanted to, because they like to fight, you know, he wanted to fight me. And I said, no. It was a Saturday night, you know, Saturday. And he says, go on, I'm going to do you, I'm going to, and I said, look, I don't want to, I want to go and have a party, I don't want to, and he said, and then he said to me, oh, you're Jewish, aren't you? And I suddenly thought, you know, and I said, so what? He said, well, Jews don't like to fight on Shabbat. And we became good friends. He knew more about Shabbat than I did. You know, it was amazing. I said, so what, I'm Jewish, so what? I said, well, you Shabbat, you got fight. All right. Would you like, is anything